Glimmora has been a relatively popular Pokemon throughout Scarlet and Violet VGC, with moves like Mortal Spin being able to poison both targets on the other side of the field, and its ability Toxic Debris setting spikes for the opponent if Glimmora is hit with a physical attack. However, in the Indigo Disk, Glimmora has become a much more powerful special attacking option. On the variation of this hyper offense team that has been making rounds in Regulation F tournaments, which was made by Dom in the Discord, we showcase just how powerful Glimmora can be with access to this new move. In the Indigo Disk, Glimmora got access to Meteor Beam, which takes 1 turn to charge up, much like Solar Beam, but will raise the special attack of the user by 1 on the charge turn. However, this Glimmora has the Power Herb, allowing you to skip the charge turn on Meteor Beam 1 time and immediately start doing big damage. Pair this with Chi-Yu that lowers the Pokemon on the field special defense, and Glimmora can start ripping through anything in sight. In game 1, it appears we're up against a kind of mixed Stall and Quiver Dance team, so immediately my thought is lead Glimmora with Ogerpon. That allows me to not only deal with another potential Stall option with a Glimmora lead on their end, but also allows me to just start hitting big damage into both of their Volcarona as well as the Oricorio if that is the lead they decide to go with. And then in the back, I'm going to bring Chi-Yu and Fluttermane just for very, very powerful options as far as special attackers go. It deals big damage to everything that they have. And then we also have access to speed control with our Icy Wind on Fluttermane. Alright, what do they got? Glimmora is in the lead. Cool. I kind of just want to spiky this turn. Kind of just want to spiky and go for the Fluttermane here. Let's see what they opt to do. They go for Taunt. How about that? Was not expecting that. Big Ivy Cudgel comes out here. Down goes their Fluttermane. That's a good turn 1 right there. Great turn 1 right there. And they go for Mortal Spin. Huh. Very interesting, to say the least. So we get a little poison down. It is looking like a stall team because they do have the Wo-Chan in the back. What comes in now? It is the Wo-Chan. Okay. I mean, that I just want to hit with a Meteor Beam and just go for a Follow Me this turn. They are going to Tera this turn. Tera the Wo-Chan. To poison. Okay. I'm okay with that because we have Earth Power for the subsequent turn. There's a Spiky. This is going to do big damage, assuming we hit. That's the thing about Meteor Beam and this team in general, is there's just so much that misses on it. So much that misses on it. Here we go. Good damage. There's the Leech Seed. I don't think anyone's surprised by that development. Alright, so what we can do now is we can swap into Fluttermane. We can go for the Earth Power onto their Glimmora. We can swap into Fluttermane. Actually, what do they have in the back? Yeah, I'm cool with this. So yeah, we go for the hard swap into Fluttermane. And we just go for the Earth Power onto their Glimmora. That should take the KO. They could be sashed, which is very possible with this set that they're running. Seems pretty likely, honestly. But they likely just protect Wo-Chien this turn, so getting the damage off onto their Glimmora is probably more important. Yep, there's the protect. Very, very standard stall stuff here. Nothing out of the norm. Earth Power goes off. I bet their Sash. We broke it already, though. I did forget about that. It's already broken. All right. Now their Wo-Chien sit in a very difficult spot. And what's their last Pokemon? Okay. I mean, we pretty safely just go for an Earth Power here, as well as a... I mean, I just click Moonblast. Boop. There's the Sash. Ooh, reversal. That did a stupid amount of damage. That did a stupid amount of damage. Here's the Earth Power. That should KO the Wo-Chien. Nice. And that's going to be a GG. Been a while since I've seen Wo-Chien stall. Been a while. Hit him with the Sludge Bomb. Hit him with the Moonblast. GG. There it is. Nice. Good game. In Game 2, we have a kind of weird matchup because they have fast options in the form of their Chien-Pao, Urshifu, and Ogerpon, but also slow Trick Room options with Cresselia, Amoonguss, and Sylveon. So immediately my thought is I'm going to lead Flutter and Chi-Yu and just start blasting things with as much damage as I possibly can very early on. And then I'm going to bring Glimmora and Ogerpon in the back. Glimmora is going to be able to do big damage in the late game, and Ogerpon can then Terrasilize and play nicely if they do happen to get the Trick Room up, and also follow me away Spores from the Amoonguss. Let's see what they opt to lead, though. Cresselia and Urshifu. It's a Water Urshifu, too. Huh. I kind of just want to go for an Icy Wind and just blast this Urshifu. The alternative is like just get an Ogerpon and blast the Urshifu, which I'm not opposed to. I kind of want to do that. Because that'll save us from any, like, Surging Strikes or whatever. Because they are going to Tera. We could have just Icy Wind and Dark Pulse that thing. And that probably would have had the same effect. Nice, good swap. Good swap into Ogerpon there. There's the Trick Room. Alright. The only thing that I see them swapping into there is going to be that Amoonguss. Which means I kind of just want to hit this again. They are going to swap. What's it going to be? Oh, it's the Sylveon. I'm actually very okay with this. Because we're going to get a fair bit of damage down. We're going to take a Psychic. We ate that really well. Horn Leech goes off. We're going to recover it. Oh my gosh. Sylveon might just get KO'd. Sylveon might just get KO'd. Let's see. Very close. They're lefties. Beautiful. So this turn, we just Tera and go for the Ivy Cudgel. And we'll protect. I'm wondering if they didn't bring Amoonguss. Because I feel like Amoonguss might have been a good swap. Honestly, we probably didn't need to protect this turn. Sylveon's just going to protect. There's a Lunar Blessing coming off. Yep, Lunar Blessing goes off. However, I feel pretty comfy. We saw how much that Horn Leech did, so I'd imagine Ivy Cudgel with a Tera boost takes the life of that Sylveon very, very easily. And the big thing that we could do is just go for Moonblast into the Cresselia. How many more turns of Trick Room are we playing with? 2 more turns of Trick Room. So yeah, we go for the Ivy Cudgel this turn, and we go for the Moonblast into the Cresselia slot. There's the Hyper Voice. There's another Lunar Blessing. I still think Ivy Cudgel KOs. Especially if we crit. I still think it KOs regardless. Yeah. Moonblast goes off. That's good damage. Amoonguss is there. Okay. Huh. So what I kind of want to do is just go for a Follow Me and get my Chi-Yu in. There's the Spore. They went for Icy Wind. Okay, that's weird. I guess to play under both conditions, but... So we just click Ivy Cudgel here, and we go for Heat Wave. They go for another Icy Wind. I don't know if that allows them to outspeed with Amoonguss. If it does, we're in rough shape. Nope, it doesn't. Wow, that did stupid damage. They're Berry on their crest. Ogerpon remains asleep. Alright, and now Urshifu comes in. However, we're in pretty good shape here. So I want to just go for a Horn Leech. And I kind of just want to sack the Chi-Yu. I think it's very likely that they just target down the Chi-Yu. They go for close combat. No, they read it right. Oh. Oh. Okay. So that takes the KO. Lunar Blessing goes off. I need to hit both. I big time need to hit both. And that KOs the Urshifu. I was going to say, it may still KO. Specs Chi-Yu is stupid. Specs Chi-Yu is very dumb. Nice. And they're toasted. Look at that. They're toasted. Now we can get in Glimmora. Go for another Heat Wave, go for a Sludge Bomb, and that's the GG right there. Lovely. You love to see it. In game 3, we have a kind of mixed team here where they have Tailwind options as well as Trick Room options. So again, immediately I want to lead with Flutter main and Chiyu. I just want to start blasting things with as much damage as I possibly can. Very early on, it prevents a Trick Room option, and it even will do big damage to their Tailwind setter, allowing me to have access to speed control in the late game. And then I'm going to round things out with Glimmora and Ogerpon again here. So Glimmora can do big damage in the back, as well as Ogerpon being able to deal with big threats like the Ursaluna as well as the Hearthflame Ogerpon on the opposing side of the field. What do they lead with? What's the key component here? Farigiraf, Iron Hands, I'm okay with that. We can work with that. We can most definitely work with this. Okay. So, I just go for Dazzling Gleam, and I Tera, and I go for a Heat Wave. Because that protects me from Fake Out if that's what they want to do, and it allows us to put out the most damage possible onto that Farigiraf and prevent the Trick Room from going off. It also saves us from a potential Drain Punch on Chiyu. Doesn't save us from a Heavy Slam, but hopefully we'll be able to just do enough damage between the two Pokemon here. They are going to Tera as well. It could be a Tera Fire. That seems to be picking up on Iron Hands. It is a Tera Fire. Okay. But if we get KO the Farigiraf, I'm less concerned about this Tera Fire. Helping Hand. Interesting. We need to hit. D-Gleam's good damage. Hit the Heat Wave. Beautiful. No way Farigiraf holds on. No way Farigiraf holds on. Heavy Slam. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to get my Glimmora in now. What do they have, potentially? Okay, we go for Meteor Beam, and we go for another Heat Wave here. I cannot believe that Farigiraf held on with 1 HP. That sucks so much. Heat Wave connects. Stupid damage. Love it. Could have just gone for Earth Power, but I really want the boost. I do really want the boost. Nice. We didn't miss. That's key. That is key. Iron Hands goes down. You'll love to see it. What comes in? What's in the back? If they brought Tornadus, that would be interesting. I would be a little shocked if they brought Tornadus, though. Ursaluna. And what? Ogerpon. And they already Tera'd, so I'm not particularly worried about the... Huh. What do I want to do? I think I need to go for as much damage onto Ursaluna as I possibly can, so I think I go for the Heat Wave Earth Power combo. They have Stomping Tantrum. Well, who would have ever guessed that? Critical hit. That's unfortunate. Spikes get lane. That is so unfortunate. Okay. We need to hit this Heat Wave on both these Pokemon. Beautiful. Thank you, Chiyu. Ursaluna goes down. Crit in return. Good stuff. That's good stuff. And we have our Ogerpon to clean this up. We go for the Ivy Cudgel, we go for the Heat Wave, and that's a GG right there. Beautiful. In the final battle I have for us today, we are up against a Rain team here. There's a potential that that's a Waturshifu on that team, and I do need to be cautious of that, and they also have access to Tailwind, so I immediately want to go with my Tornadus and Ogerpon. This will allow me to not only match their Tailwind, but also set up Rain and benefit from it with my own Ogerpon. And then in the back, I'm going to bring Flutter main and Glimmora. Glimmora is going to be able to play nicely into things like their Incineroar as well as their Ogerpon if they blow Terrestrialization early. And then Flutter main is going to give me access to speed control under the Tailwind and slow their stuff down, allowing my Pokemon to do even more damage before they can get any off. Let's see. They had the same idea. I think I just want to go for damage this turn, truth be told. I think I kind of just want to try and take out their, Tornadus. And the reason for that is I have weather control the rest of the game. They are a very, rain-focused team. So if I can just take the KO early. They are going to Tera their Ogerpon, which I'm here for. There's the Tailwind. They are going to go for the Ivy Cudgel. I just need to survive one. Just one. Perfect. Don't miss Torn, please. Oh my gosh, I missed the one I care about. Crit it. Crit it. It did it. It didn't KO. Cool. Alright, we go for Tailwind. We also Terrasilize and go for their Ogerpon now. We're not faster than their Ogerpon, which isn't good for us. It's a less than ideal scenario. Okay. They went for Taunt. That's fine, because we actually hold on to our Torn. Because we're Mental Herb instead of Covert Cloak, which is nice. Tailwind. I think what I want to do is just go for a Bleak Wind and go for a Spiky this turn. I want to go for Bleak Wind. I want to go for Spiky. Nice. Oh, the speed drop's massive. That's what I was hoping for. Let's go. That is huge. They go for the Horn Leech into my Ogerpon. They're not going to connect, and we're going to get more chip down. Beautiful. What comes into play? I think I'd double the Urshifu slot, to be honest. Go for the Bleak Wind, go for the Urshifu with a Horn Leech. Because I could see them spiking this turn. I mean, they could protect either Pokemon this turn, but I think Urshifu's the bigger threat here. Because we got the speed drop on their Ogerpon, so if they... I mean, they could just swap it. Ooh, nice. Love it. They could go for Sucker Punch here. Hit that Urshifu. Hit that Urshifu. Beautiful. Speed drop it. Oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way. Oh my gosh. Oh, they raged. That's it. Oh my gosh, the video's over.